Nice and slow.
This horse must have cost a pretty grosh.
Refrain from sin. Satan is going round our city and the only defense...
Hear ye, good people, how you'll learn that the church is a rock. Hear what
G'day, g'day.
Gah!
There won't be any men left soon at this rate.
Gah!
We've already talked about it.
Al! Mind where you're going.
Quick!
You're in a foul temper today, aren't you?
God!
Because I managed to bring back a lot more.
People walk where do, you know?
Ka! Ka!
I'll kick the arse.
What a view!
Scheiße. This carriage is really
Here you go.
schrecklich.
Take it.
We're always known. It is tossing us around. It is a miracle my bones are all in the right place. Scheiß drauf. If you don't like it, take your stuff and walk the rest of the way. Oh, perhaps it will not be so bad.
Am I blind?
Let's fight. I don't want to get...
What did you have in mind?
I want to try a fight with real...
Good. Will I be...
I want to try fighting outnumbered, so 3 opponents would be ideal.
En garde! Viel Glück! Let's do it!
Didn't see. Ah! Out! I'm out!
Ha! Zeig, was du drauf hast! Na los! You lose, lad.
You don't say.
You've got a lot to learn. But you're well on your way, mein Freund.
All I can do is eat and fall into bed. I don't have time to sit around.
Hey,
Throwing my belly. Not to mention lying about, taking it easy.
well, never mind. I thought. God bless you.
I'm glad to see you, Sir Peter.
God be with you.
What do you need, sir?
I'd like to use your...
Certainly.
I need my wounds treated and my clothes washed.
Excellent. Pay up and we can get started.
Let's talk about the price.
Certainly. No problem. You certainly won't regret it. My bars are first class.
Here like some kind of
There. All clean and bandaged up, friend.
You have
I
a
hope
No, it doesn't bother
next
me.
time you'll want me to
And
do
if you don't
more
shut
than
your
just
trap,
wash
I'll
your
beat
back.
you like an animal. Let's fight.
And what will it...
Let's fight with real...
Good.
You will do.
Get ready. Bist du bereit? Pech gehabt, Arschloch! Was? I give up. Victory's yours.
You weren't at your best.
That can't be helped. Come another time. Maybe I'll do better.
Another thing about that thief you're looking for.
Yes?
He must have a guardian angel watching over him. To send him a healer like that.
He's honest, hard-working, good-hearted too.
I'd like to ask you something else.
Ask away.
Yeah. Well, I'll be going now. Farewell. Farewell.
Thanks. That's all I need to know.
You're welcome.
Another thing about that thief.
Yes?
I heard he left for Prague.
Oh, how long has he been gone?
A few days. You won't catch him now.
Damn it, you're right, we won't. But try explaining that to those irate villagers.
No. That's your concern now.
Thank you kindly.
How's it going, Captain? Do you have any work for me?
Sehr interessant. I thought you...
What of it?
Zum Glück nicht. If you're looking for einen Pfuschen. Viel Erfolg, Heinrich.
What do you need, sir?
Whoa! I should go back. Go!
My God! You're all covered in blood!
I want to go to the...
You've picked quite a journey. But if you have the coin, then I'm at your service.
I need to take care...
God be with you, good sir.
I want to go to the Trotsky region.
You've picked quite a journey. But if you have the coin, then I'm at your service.
Here you are.
All right, wait a mo. I have to load up the cart and get the horses ready. All right, we're ready. We can go.
Have you ever had any trouble with bandits on the roads?
Well, nothing too bad so far. I come across some from time to time, but a cask of wine or a few groschen usually takes care of it. But I only travel by day, trying to avoid main roads and taking detours. It may be as long as a trip to Nazareth, but it's the only way to stay safe.
Will it be just the two of us?
We'll see. Maybe we'll come across someone who needs a ride. Why not make a few more groschen, eh?
Let's get going.
Lazy bones.
My humble respects.
Are you going to do what we talked about?
I don't think so.
Whoa! Go, quick! Quick! Who are you, then?
Clovis. They call me Four-Leaf Clovis on account of my luck. Why do you ask?
Who is this mate of yours?
That's Ura, but folk call him Hawkeye.
Ah, right. Because he's good with a bow, eh?
Exactly. Try a hand against him if you want, but you'll likely walk away a few groschen lighter.
How do you and Ura know each other?
I play dice, he shoots arrows, so we stick together. Every village has someone who tries their luck against us, but most of them leave a few groschen poorer. So, unless you're planning on losing some coin too, don't hang around here too long.
What are you doing here?
Right here? Oh, me and Clovis have a sort of temporary home here. I'm Ura. Ura Hawkeye. And you are?
Henry of Skalitz.
Hey, Henry. Have you ever tried popinjay shooting? If you've got your own bow and a few groschen, we can start any time.
Is it just me? Or do you not seem too fond of that nickname?
Not really. Four-Leaf came up with his and insisted I needed one too. Well, so I'm Hawkeye. Not the greatest, right? But I never thought up nothing better. So I'm stuck with it.
How about Ura Falcon? It's shorter and fitting.
Oh, every half-blind fool calls himself Falcon. I'd rather stick with Hawkeye.
Shall we measure our archery skills?
With pleasure. Got something to wager?
Oh, damn. I don't have a bow on me.
Well, get one yourself. I ain't lending you one.
Shall we measure our archery?
With pleasure.
I'll check if I have enough. All right.
Take up your positions. And we're off!
And we're home free! Down you go! Too bad my old woman ain't seeing this.
Damn it, fella. Are you a huntsman by any chance? Or a poacher?
Neither. But I have done a fair bit of shooting in my life. That's true.
And it shows. Here you go. A well-deserved win.
Shall we measure our archery skills?
With pleasure. Got something to wager?
I'll check if I have enough coin. Here.
Attention! Let 'em fly!
Watch and learn. Oh, shit. I hope I didn't hit anybody. Down you go. Down you go. Watch and learn.
Damn it, fella. Are you a huntsman by any chance? And it shows.
Shall we measure our...
With pleasure.
I'll check here.
Archers, get set! Now!
And we're home free. Too bad my old woman ain't seeing this. Shit, them arrows are flying all over the place. Oh, shit. I hope I didn't hit anybody. Yes! Straight into... fuck knows where. I won again!
Shall we measure our...
With...
I'll... Here.
Attention! And go!
Too bad my old woman ain't seeing this. Down you go! Shit, them arrows are flying all over the place. Oh, shit. I hope I didn't hit anybody.
Damn it, fella. Are you a huntsman by any chance? And it shows.
Shall we measure our...
With pleasure.
I'll check here.
Take up your positions. And go!
And we're home free! Watch and learn. Yes! Straight into... fuck knows where. And we're home free! Watch and learn.
Damn it, fella. Are you a huntsman? And it shows.
Shall we measure our...
With...
I'm not betting.
I'm not forcing you.
Quick! Quick!
So you can avoid danger. Hear what I say about the greatest evil of all, the one called woman.
Whoa! Whoa!
Good day to you. What brings you here?
How are things, Master Scribe?
What would you like to hear? I don't spread gossip. I only write it down.
Well, Trotskovitz isn't exactly a small village. People are probably doing well here, eh?
And why shouldn't they be? The war has avoided our region so far. I think we can especially thank our lord, Sir Otto von Bergau, for that.
And what's your lord like?
Von Bergau? My goodness. He knows how to keep order, just like his Chamberlain Ulrich. Though, sometimes it's not so easy with him.
Who's this Chamberlain Ulrich?
Ulrich von Schaumburg manages the estate of Sir Otto von Bergau. You see, as the royal chamberlain, Sir Otto spends most of his time in Prague. So Ulrich is actually something like the unofficial local ruler.
Are you from here?
No, I'm not. I come from nearby Yitchin.
So what are you doing here?
The plague and a spell of bad luck are behind it. The plague took most of my relatives to their maker, and I didn't want to return home after my studies. Bailiff Thrush offered me a good position here, so why shouldn't I accept it?
As the local scribe, you know a lot of things, right?
I'd say so. In this province, not a squirrel farts without my knowing.
Right. So, if I needed to get something, you'd certainly be able to tell me where, right?
Depends on what you're looking for. Don't involve me with anything dishonorable.
No, don't worry. I'm just looking for some armor.
Armor? Well, unless you want to join von Bergau's retinue, I don't think I can help you. But try Radovan, the blacksmith in Tachon. He might at least sell you an iron helmet.
You don't know of anything better?
Aha! So, the good man is a connoisseur, eh? And how would Prince Brunswick's armor suit you?
Whose armor?
Oh, it's just a local legend.
What legend?
It's hard to explain. There are actually 2 legends, or even 3. Well, it doesn't really matter. Why are you so interested anyway? Fine armor like that belongs in the hands of a knight.
Are you saying I don't look like a knight to you?
Well, actually... Oh, apologies, sir. My eyesight isn't what it used to be. You know, I spend all my time poring over books. So, that legend. In short, they say the armor of ancient Bohemian Prince Brunswick is hidden here, waiting for some valiant knight to find it. I don't believe it, of course. After all, I'm educated. But you'd be surprised how many fools have set off to find it.
Who exactly was this Brunswick?
You don't know, lad? Educate yourself. Brunswick was a famous Czech prince who won the lion for our country's coat of arms.
Really? How is it that I've never heard of him?
Perhaps because he never existed. Prince Vladislav II got the lion for our coat of arms for helping Emperor Frederick I, known as Redbeard.
But you just said that...
Brunswick is just a legend, but a quite lovely one, I'll give you that.
Could you recount for me the legend of Brunswick?
Well, why not? Brunswick was a valiant Bohemian prince. He lived in a time when our country had an eagle on its coat of arms, but that wasn't good enough for him. So he decided to head out into the world and gain the mark of a more powerful animal.
A man after my own heart.
You may think so, But his wife was none too happy. Her name was Ludmilla, and she begged Brunswick 100 times to stay home, but he just couldn't be persuaded. Still, he loved her very much, so he took her ring and told her that unless someone came and showed her that ring during the next 7 years, she should wait for his return. But if he failed to return after 7 years, that would mean he would never return.
And what happened next?
Brunswick's party set out to sea, but didn't get far. They were drawn in by an island with a mysterious mountain of amber that holds all ships and prevents them from leaving. Over time, the men on the deserted island died of starvation, leaving only Brunswick, who noticed that once a year a great bird called No came to the island to hunt. And so the clever knight hid in his horse's hide at just the right time. And when the bird came, it mistook him for prey and carried him away. So Brunswick wandered on. After some time on the road, the prince came across something unprecedented. A duel between a lion and a 9-headed dragon. So, what do you think Brunswick did at that moment?
Well, considering what he later added to the coat of arms, I expect he helped the lion, eh?
Smart. Brunswick rushed to help the lion, and together they killed the dragon. And from that time on, they were stalwart companions. The lion even followed him all the way back to Bohemia. Except, by then, it was already too late. It had already been exactly 7 years to the day since Brunswick set off on his journey. His wife, Ludmilla, who had until that time valiantly resisted all suitors, was about to remarry. But at the wedding feast, Brunswick managed to drop the ring in her cup. So it all turned out well. For Brunswick, that is. Not so for Ludmilla's new groom, but the lion took care of that.
Where did Brunswick's armor come from?
It is said that George the Lion of Württemberg brought it here. He was the nephew of Lord Chenyek of Württemberg, who built Trotsky. This George spent a lot of time with King Wenceslas. A suspiciously long amount of time, if you know what I mean.
I think I get the picture.
And it is said that one day, a lion escaped from the king's menagerie, and George overpowered it with his bare hands and laid it at the king's feet, still alive. As a reward, Wenceslas gave young Württemberg the name Lion and the armor of his ancestor, Prince Brunswick. Only Sir George didn't live to enjoy it for long. He caught the plague at a tournament abroad and died on his way back to his king, specifically while visiting his uncle here at Trotsky. Of course, the king wanted his armor back, but Lord Chenyek didn't want to give it to him, claiming he had the hereditary right to it. It looked like Wenceslas would lay siege to Trotsky, but fortunately Lord Chenyek was completely destitute by then, so he sold all of Trotsky and the armor to the king.
Chenyek was broke. How come?
Because of building his castle. Trotsky may be impressive, but it's too expensive for a nobleman. Even the king had difficulty paying for such a castle.
Well, if the king was so endeared with Brunswick's armor, why did he leave it here?
Because he didn't have any choice, my friend. He never found the armor. Lord Chenyek was as cunning as a fox. While he did leave the armor here, he never told anyone where. It's said he hid it so it could only be found by a true knight. Each piece in a different place. Or so they say round these parts. Who knows if there's any truth to the tale?
And do you know where I could find Brunswick's armor?
Yes, lad, if it even really exists. But I do have a little bit of advice for you. Sir Chenyek, who they say hid the armor, left behind a riddle. It's a test that must be passed by whoever wants to find it. Do you want to hear it?
Then how did that riddle go?
Wait, how was it? I've got it. Take your leave of crone and maiden, standing tall behind the gates. Boldly go towards true midnight. In caverns cold your prize awaits. Pass through the all of forest kings, hidden deep from hunter's gaze. Standing tall, 2 guards of stone. Behind whom yearned for treasure lays. Between them stands a mighty rock. A subtle niche, yet deeper still. A place to give one's art to God. Behold, my armor gleaming still.
Uh-huh. And that was supposed to help me, eh?
Answers come to the wise, kicks to the stupid.
The crown and the maiden towards midnight. We've got east, west, midday, midnight. Well, thanks a lot.
Hold on, I'll give you something else. Sir George, who previously owned the armor, wanted to have a nice poleaxe made in Prague too, but he died of the plague before he could do it. I'm not too certain about Brunswick and his armor, but this is certainly true, because I have a copy of George's order here. Here, take it, as a keepsake. And now go.
I'll have a look at the...
Danke und viel Glück für die Zukunft, meine... I was glad to be of help to you, good sir.
My master, eh, doggy?
Go! Go!
Whoa!
Gah! Gah!
Whoa! Whoa!
Go!
Stop, or I'll ram my blade into your gut. I want everything you've got, right now. But I have nothing to give. Oh! I've been attacked! Help!
Clear off, hound! Wanker! Gah!
Whoa! Whoa!
yourself scarce before I cut you to bits along.
Try it, fucker! Whoa!
Do it!
Too slow!
What do you want? Damn! I'm bleeding!
Then have a cry, you poor bastard. Then stop pestering us. As I recall, last time it was you who cried his eyes out.
Because you broke his nose, you arsehole!
God bless you, sir.
For Christ's sake, is it really so hard to wash up before marching?
I'd like to learn something.
What are you interested in?
How are you able to drink so much?
I'll tell you some interesting things. What is it you need?
I'd like to learn...
What do you want to know?
I need to learn how to defend myself.
All right, then.
What's that?
Huh?
I'd like to learn something.
There's no time for...
I'd like to learn something.
There's no time for it now.
My body is in need.
Aye, I can smell it from here.
I've got a few wounds that need taking care of, and I need a hot bath. And wash my clothes, too, so I don't look like a beggar.
Great, but it'll cost you.
Let's talk about the price.
Certainly, no problem. Excellent. I'm sure you'll be very satisfied.
I reckon that's it. Take care of yourself out there, friend.
God be with you. Keep the peace, and we'll stay friends.
Greetings, Master Guard.
Fucking job. Hey! You're not allowed here! Go away now! Hurry up!
Why aren't you dawdle about here all night? I don't know.
Good doggy. Good boy.
Greetings. Leave that door alone, will you?
Oh, it's you. Excuse me.
Heal. Here you go. Take it.
Guten Tag. Greetings.
Quick! Go!
God be with you, good man. I see you're a fellow traveler. Want to warm your bones a bit?
God be with you.
This horse must have cost a pretty Russian.
God be with you, Sir Knight. I'm Henry, and I serve the Lord of Lipa.
And which one might that be? You see, I know several of them. It's an old and respected house.
Well, my lord resides in Ratai, on Sasau.
Him I don't know, but I rode with the old Captain Chenyak of Lipa when Emperor Charles was still with us.
Forgive me, sir, but that's before my time.
Well, of course, half a century has passed since those glorious battles against the Hungarian troops. And all I'm left with today is debts.
You have debts? Why? Because of the war?
On the contrary, when my neighbor Deslav was on his deathbed, he begged me to deliver his inheritance to his nephew. But that troublemaker is all fighting in Poland somewhere.
A will is a sacred affair. But are you really going to go all the way to Poland?
Certainly not. I'll leave the money in the hands of a monastery and be done with it. Problem is, I incurred a bloody fine on the way and had to pay it out of the inheritance.
So you fought for Emperor Charles, the father of our King Wenceslas?
Indeed I did. My boy, he was a pious and clever king, and as cunning as the devil.
So you stand with Wenceslas too?
Always. The apple has fallen far from the tree. Young Wenceslas is just a foppish coxcomb. Well, safe to say, it's all going to the bloody dogs.
So, sir, fancy a game of dice?
Gladly. I might just get lucky at last. What game would you like to play?
Courtiers from me.
Let's play.
Come on, then. Show us what you can do. Unless you're playing for the first time. Aye, that'll do. Here. That's as far as I go. It's yours. Let it be now. I want to play too, you know? Here. Aye, that'll do. Finished. Your turn. My God, I'm done. Damn it, I'm so fucked.
So, sir.
Gladly. What game would you...
I actually don't want to play.
Hey, you almost hit me. You see, you do have some brains. Stop messing around. Piss off, or you'll catch one on the chin. There we are. Problem solved.
Don't be a coward.
Ja! Quick!
Just look what happens when someone thinks he's above the law.
Quick! Go! Whoa! Who are you?
I thought you would recognize a wayfarer when you saw one, young man.
Yes, of course. It's just better to ask first. These days, you can never be sure who you'll be running into.
Quite right. But seeing as fate has brought us together like this, would you care to buy something? I might have something that catches your eye.
Why not? What are you selling? I'd like to discuss the price. That, and a little tip.
My, thank you kindly. Excellent. It was a pleasure doing business with you, sir.
Whoa! God!
Tried everything, you know. It's hopeless. For God's sake, can't you be quiet even for a moment? I never gave up. I just wanted to get out of here. Don't you play games with me. You can count yourself lucky I'm tied up. What a stroke of luck. You turned up just at the right moment, lad.
What are you doing here?
Well, nothing much. I was standing around when someone decided to tie a tree to me. It's awful. Jesus Christ be praised.
Forever and ever?
Would you be so kind?
Sure. Why not?
It's lucky you happened to pass by when you did, lad. I hate to think what beasts might be lurking in that forest. I'm, watching your back, friend. You can count on that. Time there, high. Hey, I'm still tied up, and I'd rather not be. Oh, thank you, lad. I'd like to embrace you now that I finally can.
That's all right.
What do they call you?
Henry of Scalis. And you are?
Magister Voiticus ex Aridus. A pleasure to meet you, Henry.
It's a pleasure.
For me too, friend. More and more so.
And what exactly were you doing tied to the tree, Voity?
Why don't you just call me Voiter? It'll save us both a lot of time. Well, the thing with the tree is a bit complicated. How can I explain? First of all, you should probably know that I'm a painter. And apart from a few unpleasant moments recently, I spend most of my time over there, at the castle.
And you were looking for inspiration by the tree, or what?
Of course not. I ended up there partly because of my own curiosity, and partly, because of the rash nature of others.
Do you always talk this vaguely?
Only when I'm trying to look imposing. You know, with my hands tied behind my back, I didn't make the best first impression, and I'd like to make up for it.
Believe it or not, I've had even stranger encounters.
Really? Then you have to tell me about them, but preferably another time and place.
What were you doing with that skull? Was it my imagination, or were you talking to it?
Well, sometimes I just do that to sort out my thoughts. Better than talking to myself, don't you think?
There might be something to that. Just recently, I was talking to a ram.
I hope you were only talking.
So what is your name then? Voita, or that Voity something?
Well, that depends on who I'm talking to and where. But for you, I'm simply Voita. Nothing else is worth mentioning, or appropriate to say.
So you work at Trotsky? What exactly do you do there?
What would a painter do? With brush and paint, I bring beauty to where there was only emptiness. In short, pretty much everything. Restoring the murals and the banquet hall, a few new shields for the castle garrison, and mostly decorating parchments. My opus magnum still awaits me. Only time will tell what that will be, but hopefully it will reward my years of toil.
All right. So what exactly happened to you? And try to make it clear.
They nearly shot me, then beat me up, and finally tied me to a tree. That's what happened.
You know what? Tell me the whole story nicely from the beginning.
Actually, this whole day got off to a bad start. I went for a walk to Slatigo. The scenery there is lovely, and I needed to clear my head a bit. But imagine, an arrow almost hit me. These two fellows had set up an archery range among the trees, but they somehow failed to notice they were next to the road. By way of apology, they invited me over, gave me a bit of wine to calm my nerves, and one of them offered to play dice. But he seemed to win suspiciously often, if you get what I mean.
He was a cheat, eh?
Mm-hmm. I noticed he was secretly turning the dice. And naturally, I got angry. But instead of apologizing, he started shouting at me. And his mate whacked me over the head with a stick. And then I woke up here.
Well, you're pretty lucky you survived at all.
Luck had nothing to do with it. It's all thanks to you, my friend.
Ah, don't mention it. I was happy to help you.
Really? Then maybe you could help me one more time. It certainly wouldn't be for free.
And what exactly am I supposed to help you with?
Leaving me here for the wolves apparently wasn't enough for those two. They robbed me as well. Just look around.
Can you even tell if something's missing in this mess?
Yes, my dice, and especially my set of brushes. I could live without the dice, but I can't paint with chicken feathers.
All right. I'll make damn sure those two give everything back.
Thank you so much. But if I may ask, try to persuade them by words, not by the sword.
Don't worry. I'm no bandit or a killer.
Then I was damned lucky that it was you who turned up. There are plenty of killers around these parts.
All right, then. I'll go and look around for your thieves.
Thank you. I'll head back to the castle for now and think of a way to repay you for all of this. You'll find me in the loft, in the tower called the Crone. But first, I'll tidy up here a bit, and most importantly, finally have a sit-down. You know, I was standing tied to that tree for quite a while, and these legs of mine aren't the youngest anymore.
New jacket. And what did he do then? He went down the road and tried to flog it all. He said he bought everything from merchants. And peddlers. And to cap it all, he charged eyeballs for it.
Gah! My respects.
Does the name Voiter mean anything to you? Master Voiter?
No. Who's that supposed to be?
The painter you left tied up at the edge of the forest under a Trotsky.
I don't know who you're talking about.
Don't worry. I'm not here to punish anyone. We just need to talk about his things.
All right. Fine. Ask whatever you want.
Where'd you have the loot?
What loot?
Don't lie. You took Voiter's brushes and some nice dice. Or is there something else missing?
Well, I've got some brushes here. And Clovis has a few new dice, yeah. But that's it. Nothing else.
Why did you beat up Voiter like that?
Well, it was mostly Clovis. Although I nearly hit him with an arrow first.
I heard that part already. What happened next?
Well, we brought him here. But then he started saying all this strange shit. He had a skull with him, like a real human skull. He wouldn't let go of it. And I honestly couldn't tell if he was talking to us or to it. So I asked him what he was up to. And he says this skull sees things he can't see and tells him stuff.
What exactly did the skull reveal to him?
Like, it said I looked like some captain from Colleen who sired a lot of bastards. So I might be his son. And it's true I'm from Colleen, and I never knew my pa. Only the captain's brother, he said, is hunting down those bastards and killing them so they can't claim any inheritance rights.
And you believed him?
It was really convincing, I'm telling you. When that fella talked about all them murders, I felt like the Grim Reaper was breathing down my neck. He would have told me more. But then Clovis hit him with that stick, because he saw how shaken I was. And you know the rest.
Well, that's quite the tale, but you could have kept it to yourself. Voiter told me what really happened. You played dice with him, and when he caught you cheating, you beat him up and robbed him.
Horse shit, I'm telling you, it's all that bloke's fault. Not a bloke, more like some kind of warlock.
Did it not occur to you that something could happen to that man if you left him tied up somewhere?
I told Clovis that, but he said someone would definitely find him and set him free eventually. That's how it was, innit? You found him, and he's all right?
All right. He's in God's hands now. When I found him, wolves were tearing the last shreds of meat off his bones.
Oh, God! We killed him! So what are you doing here? Did they send you from Trotsky to find us? And drag us to court? Are we going to hang?
Don't worry. The painter is alive and well. But he did send me to retrieve a few of his lost belongings.
Ha! Huh. You could have spared me that.
You know what? Hand over the brushes and I'll leave.
Look, I'd love to, but how can I put it? This whole thing stinks. How do I even know you really know the painter? Maybe you're just here to rob us of what we honestly
stole?
Doesn't matter anymore. The brushes are mine, and that's that.
Let fate decide if they should stay with you. Are you really as good an archer as you claim?
Fine. Let's settle it with a shooting match. I'll wager the brushes, you put up a nice pile of groschen, and the winner takes all.
Oh, damn. I don't have a bow on me.
Well, get one yourself. I ain't lending... Stop fooling around! Very good. Why are you showing that off? Pathetic.
I challenge you to a shoot.
I accept.
I'll check if I have enough coin. Here.
Attention! And go!
Too bad my old woman ain't seeing this. And we're home free! Yes! Straight into... Fuck knows where. Too bad my old woman ain't seeing this. And we're home free! Well, I'll be. You beat me! But I admit it was a fine win. Here you go. The brushes are yours.
You've got a few things here that belong to the painter, Voita. He'd like to have them back.
Painter? What's this?
Don't even try it. Yura has already confessed.
I should have known that fool would blab. So, what do you want?
What really happened between you and him?
Well, Yura mistook him for a deer. Shame he missed.
And then?
He was a bit shaken, so we invited him over here. Only that crackpot started spouting all kinds of weird nonsense. And then there's that skull of his. Tell me, who in their right mind carries a human skull around? Well, you know how it ended. He got a beating and ended up by the tree, where you found him.
Didn't occur to you he could have died tied to that tree? You'd have a murder on your hands.
Oh, don't exaggerate. We dragged him all that way on purpose so he'd be clearly visible from the castle. He was perfectly fine when you found him, wasn't he?
I suppose. But apart from me, he was also found by a couple of wolves. If I hadn't been there, he'd be painting all the saints in heaven now.
See? That rascal's got some luck. Must be the devil helping him, mark my words.
Yura said you have the painter's dice. Hand them over.
Hang on. Just like that? Do you even know what I had to do to get them?
Whack someone over the head with a stick?
Exactly. So, what will you give me for them?
How about we play for them? Dice acquired by unfair means only bring bad luck anyway. But you probably know that best of all.
All right, fine. At least I know you won't cheat. We each play with our own dice, and the winner takes the unlucky ones.
I'll check how much I have on me. Here are my groschen. Let's do this.
I hope Lady Luck will be on my side.
These ones here.
That'll do me. Roll. Here. Like this. My God! Oh, come on! If I was you, I'd take it.
I should get going.
Let it be now. I want to play too, you know. Damn it! They're yours, lad. My God!
By thunder! If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes, I'd say there's some devilry at play.
No devilry here. Just a sign that you should hand over those dice to me. Maybe then your luck will come back.
Here you go. May the painter choke on them.
Stop messing about! Put it away!
What are you playing at? Do you want to shoot someone?
Did you hear about what happened at the big wheel?
At the mill?
Yeah, the place by the Zhirovka stream.
What then? Has the water sprite been up to his mischief again?
You could say that. They found a dead body stuck in the wheel on Sunday.
You're kidding. Who was it?
Some vagabond.
God rest his soul. And get this. Milovovic says he was in the water at least a week, judging by the state of his body. So what? Somebody did him in and chucked him into the water.
But the river there has a powerful current.
Die!
Quick! God! Quick! Quick!
Whoa!
Quick! Easy, good horse.
Oh, well.
God be with you, sir.
I came to tell you I found Nickvard.
Will he come and pick up his medicine?
He won't need it anymore. He's dead.
My God! It must have been something more serious than indigestion, then. Demons?
No. He just overestimated his strength.
How sad. But thanks for telling me. I'll pray for his soul.
Fuck me.
Henry, is that you? What the fuck are you doing here?
I just wanted to stop by and ask how you were.
What? Are you soft in the head? Christ, by rights I ought to lock you up in jail again and send for the executioner.
Well, that's not very Christian of you. Have you forgotten that I saved your life?
That was before you threw that Hungarian out of the window of the Crone and robbed Sir Otto's chambers. Listen, of course I'm much obliged to you. If it wasn't for you, I'd be at the pearly gates. But the smartest thing you can do now is to vanish before someone else notices you.
But first, tell me what's been happening here since the last time.
Ah, nothing much. Sir Otto is in Kuttenberg. The Chamberlain was killed here in a gorge. Now Istvan, well, the less said, the better. So for now, I'm in charge here. That is, until his lordship returns. If he returns. Listen, of course I'm much obliged to you. If it wasn't for you, I'd be at the pearly gates. But the smartest thing you can do now is to vanish before someone else notices you.
All right. Take care. Maybe we'll meet again one day.
Perhaps. You never know. Best be off now, though.
I'm sorry.
My word. This is a nice workshop. I've never seen one quite like it.
It's very modest. But if you're interested in the craft, feel free to look around. Just be careful not to get paint on yourself, or tread on a cat's tail.
Why not? I'd be happy to look around. I've got the stuff they stole from you.
You must have been sent by God himself. Thank you.
It's nothing. But tell me this. What kind of trick were you playing on me? I asked those two what happened, and they said it was you who started the argument.
Me?
They said you suddenly started acting really strange. What actually happened?
Nothing. If I did anything odd, it was only after they hit me on the head.
Are you sure? Those two seem pretty shaken up.
And I nearly got eaten by wolves and have a lump on my head. Can we agree it's my word against theirs?
You didn't provoke them? I talked to both of them for quite a while, and they both said the same thing. If they were lying, I'd know.
Fine. I didn't tell you the whole truth. Even before I almost became a practice target, I wasn't in the best frame of mind. Maybe I started telling them something their empty heads couldn't understand, and they took it out on me. But can we finally stop going into this over and over? Tell me, how did things end with those two? Did you settle things peacefully?
Yes. Both of them are alive and well.
I'm glad to hear that. Thanks again for your help. And don't think I'm going to express my gratitude only in words. I promised you a reward, and you'll get it. Here, take these dice of mine. They've brought me nothing but trouble. And to be honest, I wanted them back just so I could give them to you. And not just them. You know what? I'll paint something on your shield. Judging by the look of you, that could be a very useful reward.
What do you mean?
You may have the face of a village lad, but you're a warrior. Even my painted skull can see that. And it's got no eyes.
That's a really nice reward. Thank you.
If you want, we can get started right away. What do you say?
I'm curious what you'll paint on that shield. What can I choose from?
Whatever you like that my paints and skills suffice for. First, tell me if you want an open ground, or if you'd like the shield halved, or quartered, or maybe have chevrons. Then we'll decide together on the colours of the individual parts. And to finish it, I can even paint some figure there, like Lord von Berghoff has his winged fish. Watch out, though. It won't make a noble like him out of you. And if it turns out you don't like it, we can always start again.
How much do they pay you here?
Not enough, friend. Definitely not enough to make up for all the trouble this job gives me.
Trouble? Don't you just wield a brush?
It might look that way, but before you can even think of touching the panel with a brush, you've got to know exactly where the stroke will go. In short, you need a subject, and it's out there somewhere.
I don't know. Your little walks don't usually end well. Can't you just paint here? Nice and quiet.
Of course, I could sit on my arse and paint only what the lords tell me to. But I work differently than other painters. I've got much higher ambitions.
Why are you painting here in Trotsky, of all places?
Because I can. An artist goes where the work is. They don't get to choose. One day you're decorating a cathedral, the next you're illustrating letters.
I thought monks in monasteries did that kind of work.
And you'd be right. Well, mostly. A monk will illustrate a book for you, but nobles and clerks are more interested in letters and contracts. Every year they have stacks of them written, and they all have to be nicely decorated.
Do you still need help with something?
Do you feel like you haven't done enough yet?
I simply like being useful. That's all.
Really? There aren't many people like that. Tell me, Henry, do you believe in signs?
I would say so. I believe in them.
So do I. And I think that the fact you found me and saved me was no coincidence. We were meant to meet.
Why do you think so?
Call it vanity if you want, but I've spent my whole life yearning to create something truly great and meaningful. Something that would remain after I'm gone, so that even 100 years from now, people would know that someone named Voiter lived here.
I don't know. I don't know many painters by name.
No? What about Master Theodoric of Prague? Or Giotto of Florence? And surely you've heard of the works of the Parlour Workshop.
Unfortunately, none of those names ring any bells.
And that's exactly what I want to change. Believe me, one truly exceptional painting would be enough to make me one of the greats. And here in the Trotsky region, they say there's a place that could serve as my inspiration. Unfortunately, no one really remembers where it is, but you have already proven yourself to be quite skilled at finding lost things. Maybe that's why fate brought us together, to help me with my life's work.
It really doesn't just sound like a coincidence. What kind of place are you looking for?
Well, I hope you won't think I'm a heretic, but I'm curious what people believed in before they'd heard the word of the Lord. What did they think would happen after death? And where did they worship their idols? And they say that such a place can still be found in this region. A shrine where the pagan god Velez was worshipped in ancient times. Have you heard of him?
Unfortunately not. Our parish priest in the village only ever talked about one god. The true one.
Velez is said to be the ruler of the underworld and protector of cattle. He looks like an ordinary man, but he's got horns on his head, so people sometimes mistake him for the devil. So, what do you say? Will you help me find his shrine?
How do you even know that such a place exists here?
It told me. That is, I heard about it from the locals. Around Trotsky, there are still plenty of pagan sites. Maybe you've noticed them too, have you? Not that I'd think anyone still prays at them, but they're here.
Why are you interested in things like this? You're not... you know...
A pagan? A madman? Or perhaps the devil himself? Who knows?
Very droll. All right, I'll help you. What do you need me to do?
Go to Vidlak Pond, north of Takov, and talk to the old woman who lives there. You'll find the place easily. They tan hides there, so you'll smell it from miles away. The woman's name is Kvietoslava. She should know something about the shrine.
If you know where the old woman is, why don't you ask her yourself?
Don't think I haven't tried. I've been to her twice. Once, she sent me off into some marsh, and the second time, she didn't even remember me. But a young lad like you might have better luck. Maybe you can jog her memory a bit.
Are you sure the old woman knows anything about the shrine or Velez?
Absolutely. I've walked around Vidlak myself. There's a place on the hill above the pond that's called the Witch's Grove. I thought I'd find the shrine there, but unfortunately not. No horned head. So I asked the fishermen and tanners down below and found this Kvietoslava. But getting anything out of her is no easy task.
Can you paint a shield for me?
By all means. What shield?
Well, I don't actually have one with me right now.
Very well. If you bring me a...
Can you paint a shield for me?
By all means. What shield is it to be? A knightly one. Good choice. It turned out well, didn't it?
Good afternoon, Henry.
Would you repair a few?
Great. I'm glad you found what you needed, Henry. Bloody rain.
I'd like to learn something.
That's no problem. I'll show you a few tricks. But you're not part of the gang.
If there's no other... I'd like to improve my skills with an axe. I have a lot...
The axe is an awful weapon. Fit for barbarians. But I suppose I can show you some tricks. Let's get started. This will take some time.
I'd like to learn something.
What would you like to know?
I'd like to hear how things work at the university in Prague. Are the studies hard?
Well, it's not easy, but once you get a degree, you don't have to worry about your livelihood. Look, I'll give you a bit of advice on how things work out there in the world.
I'd like to learn something.
What would you like to know?
I'm certain you know a few tricks with a sword. I'd like to learn them.
Yes. I learned from the Prague master Lamprecht, and a sword has saved my life a few times. Let's get started. This will take some time.
I'd like to learn...
What would you like to...
This seems...
let's get...
I'd like to learn...
What would you...
Do you know...
The how? Let's get...
Bloody rain down again.
You cold piece of shit.
I'd like to do something about...
Aye, you convinced me with that price. I'm glad you found what you needed, Henry. Take care.
I'd like to learn a new combat technique.
Certainly. Why not? I happen to have some time on my hands, and a good stretch would do me well. If you are not afraid of fistfights, I'll show you a little trick. It is actually a simple blow with the back of the hand to the opponent's neck. I was taught it by a good old Franciscan, back when I was studying. I wonder what became of him.
That sounds good. Teach me that.
But of course, it's kind of a useful little ruse. First, you kick your opponent between the legs and pretend you're losing your balance. But at that moment, you swing the back of your hand at his neck. It won't put a blow down, but it'll give you time to attack again. Now come and try it a few times. Good.
So...
I'd like to learn a new combat technique.
Certainly. Why not?
Your father's still alive.
As you can probably figure, I like the longsword because it's beautiful and an absolutely nimble weapon. Our grandfathers didn't use them, but today in Prague, everyone is tripping over themselves to learn how to fight with one. I'll be happy to show you how to handle it better. What do you say?
That sounds good. Teach me that.
As you wish. The first thing is to realize a sword has two blades, and thanks to your second hand on the hilt, you can quickly spin it around and hit your opponent's head. These are exactly the techniques that make the longsword an extremely deadly weapon. Now come and try it a few times. Good.
And with you.
Good. You've really got a knack for it.
humble respect.
Let's fight.
Stop by when I'm over by the pen.
Jesus Christ be praised.
God be with you.
I feel a lucky roll come.
What game would you like to play?
I actually don't. Easy, good horse.
Greetings. What would you like?
What are you doing here?
The Lord's path has led me all the way down here. Well, at least I don't have to walk up all those stairs to get to the castle chapel every day, eh?
What happened?
I just didn't feel safe at Trotsky. The man in charge there, he scared me, to be frank. He wanted me to bless his armor, his sword even. Lord von Berghoff never wanted such things from me. And then suddenly he falls from the tower. I heard someone may have helped him, but in my opinion it was suicide. Even that odd gravedigger didn't want to bury him. And they made me say the service for him. I just couldn't take it any longer. Now I'm back in the village with my people, just like when I was a lad. Their problems are very different from those of the Lord's, and honestly, it's refreshing.
I'd like to learn something.
What do you want?
Greetings, sir.
Greetings.
Easy, easy. Nice and slow.
This horse must have cost a pretty...
God! Whoa! Quick! Oh!
I'm not desperate, but you know how.
God be with you, my friend.
Look at this.
What's the hold-up? Am I supposed to open my mouth and wait for it to rain?
Service is kind of slow today.
Greetings, friends. Greetings
What
to
a
you.
mess.
Holy shit. Hey, do you reckon it would be a sin to eat them? I'll have a jug of wine.
To your health, my friends!
Go!
Willkommen, verdammter Reh. Grüß dich.
Show me your ware. Let's talk about the... What would you say to...
That's quite a... Why? Danke und viel Glück für die Zukunft, mein Herr.
Go!
Damn it! Don't you know how to ride a horse?
Stop!
Somebody!
You fucker!
Ha! Come on then!
No.
Fuck. I'll never leave the house again. Thank you very...
Yeah, I'm sure.
I would. Here. And thank you.
Huh? I'm here. Hello.
Put that thing away, you lout! Do it now before you hurt someone! Very good. And no more fooling around. Clear off, and don't bother me. Fuck. What could I do?
Gah!
Go!
Whoa, whoa.
Oh, you know how to ride?
Giddy up.
Yeah. What are you whistling for? Excuse me.
Gah!
Whoa!
Greetings, sir. Christ, pardon me.
Good wife, do you know anything about a shrine around here?
Come closer, lad. Now that I see you up close, aren't you? No, you're not. But you look just like him.
Like who? Who are you talking about?
My Vlasta. It's been so long since I've laid him to rest. I've been a widow for so many years, but I still look out for him every afternoon, expecting he'll come home along the stream. He'd always pick me flowers, and when I greeted him, he'd grab me around the waist and spin me until my skirt flew. And all the dances we went to in our younger days.
That must have been a long time ago.
And he wrote me poems and whispered them to me before bedtime.
Did you end up living here all alone? Don't you have anyone to help around the house?
The children went out into the world and my husband went to heaven. That's life. Benish, who was sent here from Trotsky, helps me sometimes. He doesn't say much, but he's a good worker.
Sorry, but I'd really like to know if there's a shrine around here. It might have pictures or statues of bulls.
Bulls? My grandmother used to tell me stories about one like that. But maybe it was just a fairy tale.
And did she say where it was?
Maybe. Oh, I don't know, lad. My memory's failing me.
It would really help me if you could remember the shrine. What might refresh your memory?
I don't know. Since Vlasta died, I've been completely useless. Honestly, I kind of hope I'll forget him soon, too. Maybe then I wouldn't miss him so much.
Come now. You're supposed to remember the good things. You said he used to pick you flowers, right? Well, I could do that too. Maybe it'll help jog your memory.
Well, if you really want to cheer up an old woman, Vlasta always picked me valerian. Made the whole hearthroom smell lovely dried out.
Valerian or Vlasta?
What did you say?
Nothing. I'll pick some for you too. Fresh and fragrant.
It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
Here you go. Take it. Gah!
Whoa, whoa.
Someone's being...
Quick!
You've had enough. Go home.
Oh,
You're practically my friend.
Quick!
You silly dog.
You're my doggy, eh?
God be with you.
I've brought you your favourite flowers.
Really? Let's see. Ah, yes, valerian. Fresh, it smells almost as nice as my Vlasta. I mean, while he was alive. May God grant him heaven.
Right. Right. And how about that memory of yours? Is it any better now?
Of course it is. I see it all now. Vlasta always brought me flowers and said, Kvetushka, put on your best dress, we're going dancing. Oh dear, I still have that dress, but I haven't worn it in years.
Well, why don't you put it on? I'm sure it'd suit you just as well as it used to.
Oh no, lad. It's had its day. Full of holes. The buttons on the sleeves are gone. I'd look like a ragged beggar. I wanted to mend it, but I can't even thread a needle anymore. My hands shake too much.
I'll happily mend your dress for you.
That'd be kind of you, lad. But I can't repay you in any way.
If it helps you remember, that'll be more than enough for me.
All right, then. Here it is, and take good care of it.
I mended your dress. Here it is.
Lad, you've got golden hands. It's as good as new.
And what about the shrine? Have you remembered yet?
Such a lovely dress. Shame I've lost Ace here. Love to dance in it one last time.
All right. I'll dance with you. Maybe it'll finally jog your memory.
Lad, I can barely stand, and I can hardly bend my back. I'd end up crippled.
Well, then I'll at least recite you some verses. You said Vlasta used to make up poems for you, didn't you?
That'd be lovely. You know what? I'll put on that dress for it. God knows if anyone will ever give me this kind of attention again. I'm ready. You can start.
So, there was a pretty girl who lived alone with her granny. Together through good and ill, though longings she had many.
Mm-hmm.
When the maid became a woman, she found herself a fellow. He brought her flowers, this man, to scent her feather pillow. And soon it came to pass they were joined in matrimony. Through the night she danced, and he smiled at his one and only. I trust you'll not forget to live your life with love. Where Velus's shrine is hid, tell me so I can go.
Lad, you talk like a preacher. I haven't felt this kind of life in my veins since Vlasta. Now the neighbors will be whispering that I've got a suitor in my old age.
Good heavens.
But you're really clever. Your ma and pa must be so proud of you.
I hope so. You don't happen to need help with anything else, do you?
No, you've done more than enough for me. Go and live your life. You've got it all ahead of you.
Since we're having such a nice chat, tell me, do you remember any pagan shrine nearby? Maybe one with a bull?
Wait, that does ring a bell. Like someone's already asked me about it.
No. Really?
Do you mean the protector of cattle, Veles? My grandma told me about him, and even took me there once. I was so scared.
That must be...
Because he had horns, see? I thought he was the devil himself. I hid under my grandma's skirt, and she started laughing.
God, why dost thou torment me?
But where was it? There are so many places like that around here. She used to take me to a rocky hilltop between Rock Tower Pond and Kerchak. It's a little to the south. There was something made of stone there. No. Wait. Wasn't it somewhere else? By Maleshov Fortress. There's a little stream. Near the spring, there was some kind of pagan statue. No. You know what? You'd better take a look south of Lower Semin Pond. To the east of it, there are marshes with a stream running through them. If you follow it and keep your eyes open, you'll definitely find something. There are always loads of deer and roe there. It's bound to be there.
Oh, God, thank you. And thanks to you too, good wife.
Wait a moment.
Oh, no. What now?
I just remembered who else asked me about Veles. A peculiar little fellow. in a red cap. You wouldn't happen to know him, would you?
Me? No. I don't know anyone like that. I have to go now. Take care, Granny.
Go! 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 Go!
Attack! Everyone, get over here! Show your fuck this! You
You swine! Alert! To
He's got... Ah, Topatella.
It's empty.
What is it, Mutt?
Here, Mutt! Aye, come here. Go! No. I can't leave now. Go! Whoa! Go! Ka! Whoa.